We're going to do a little project today of a little guy by the name of Bluey. He's a cartoon character that the kids really like. I know my little girl likes some of my little carvings like this, so I'm going to try to make her one today. And we'll jump right into this and show you what I've done to try to get a pattern, or try to just kind of freehand it. Really is just went on the internet, found a picture of him, and just kind of sketched it on here. Today we're using a piece of basswood, and this is northern basswood, and carves great. You know, this is figure is a 3 1/8 long figure, and it's out of a 2-inch wide piece of basswood. As you can see, it's this whole block is a 2x2x12, and you can find these at Hobby Lobby. I was there yesterday, and they do have the basswood there in the craft section and whatnot. So you can find some. They do have balsa wood there, but as most of the carvers know that are out there, the basswood is what you want because it takes to paint well, and it also carves. Carvability is just fantastic. So what we're going to use today is a couple of gouges and some knives, and we'll go ahead and get started with this. So we'll go ahead and just start carving away. I marked how deep we need to cut in here, so we'll go ahead and mark that. Trying to figure out what would be the best way. I don't know, I guess a knife right now would be the best way. And just take your time and enjoy carving him. Just follow your lines you drew for the ears. There we go. Okay, just leave those like that for right now. I'm going to go ahead and establish where his hands are going to be at, because his hands are going to be outside of his body. And this line right here is actually where his body's going to stop or begin, one or the other. So we'll take a number. Let's see here. What can we take? Maybe a number 9. Number 9 by Swiss. I picked these up at the Renegade. These are these are some awesome tools. I've really enjoyed carving with them. Both sides, if you want to. Put your little top of the lines, this little stop cut. What that does, it just following that line, it pops right out, just like that. And go ahead and lock your hands in. All this material is going to be all the way through here is going to be gone. So we're going to have to work on that on both sides, but I just wanted to establish where his hands are going to be and his arms. Just blocked it out with a little number 9 where you gouge. All right, let's see. You got the arms sticking out now, the hands. Well, these will eventually come back down a little bit more, but for right now, we'll leave them as they are. And go ahead and try to get on that little muzzle there. Snap. So what I want to do is go ahead and come back through, right through here. Let's see what would be the best tool to use for that. Let's try number 7 again. Let's try to just kind of, yeah. Go in there and kind of round it off. Now let's just use the knife. We know where we're going. Just kind of go in at a angle that you know you can round off a little bit. So I'm just going at the kind of a diagonal all the way to the line we've drawn right there, both sides. Okay. There we go. Kind of come in out of a angle it to where it looks kind of round, tubular kind of shape looking. Okay. Same on the other side. Let's see here. There we go. It's coming together. Slowly but surely. Repeat. So that's what that looks like. Okay. The ears and the tail are still, I need to work on them a little bit. Before we do, we can try to, let's see here, his little eyebrows stick out a good little bit, but they're just a little, almost like half moon shape kind of deal. Just want to make sure that we have plenty of room for where his eyes go, and all this is equal to what is over here. So I think we just need to kind of do a little profile check, make sure everything is looking right. There we go. That looks good. Dookie. Let's see, what size I need to go with? Number. Start out with a number 9. See what that looks like. This is number 9. U-gouge, bigger one than the one I was using previously, and just going around and making a round shape like that. Going with your knife and relief cut it. You can do it with a knife. All you gotta do is take your time and round it off. Just speeds the process up a little bit when you do it with a gouge. Okay, let's do it. Just go around, you know, the whole thing and make sure everything's rounded off. Okay, that looks pretty good. There we go. Just kind of smooth everything out. Undercut it on the underneath side right here a little bit. All right. Clean that up best you can. Do that side. So right now, guys, that's what he looks like. Go ahead and get these ears taken care of. And come in here and follow our lines. Follow our lines. All right. That looks pretty good. There we go. That looks good. Go to number 9. Excuse me, at number 11. Outline the ears. And we're gonna come back behind them and round those ears off here in just a minute. There we go. Go back and cut it a little bit deeper. There we go. Cool. All right. Now for the little paws. Let's see here what we got. I think the arms are just a little bit too thick, so we're gonna bring those down a little bit. So take your number 9 U-gouge. Come in here. Just come in and thin these arms up a little bit. There we go. let's see. Let's draw this on here. Let me get a. See if I got a. There we go. A little bit better tip on the pencil here. Let's draw these paws in. Let's see here. It's got kind of like a character or a cartoonish looking paw. So we got 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, and I think the third one wraps back into the hand. His thumb sticking out the most. There we go. We'll take the. Let's see here. Let me double check. No, I think that's actually 4 that he has. So what we'll do in the middle is round that over and just do another one on the back side. His thumb. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Okay, just come in and clean this up. May need a knife to do this. Go in there and clean it up a little bit. There we go. Kind of undercut it a little bit. And kind of round it off. Here we go. There's this little cartoonish like little paw there. Go in. There we go. All right, that'll work. Same on the other side. Round this off best we can. We'll just do a little small 11 V gouge, U gouge, and we'll draw the lines on there. All we need is 3 lines for his feet. Let's see, make sure that they're kind of the same height. Bring this one down just a little bit. One, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Number 11. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. There's his little feet. Good deal. Okay guys, so here he is so far. I'm going to shorten his leg or his arms up right fast and round him off to a cylinder looking shape, and I think that might be it. So we come in here and shorten his arms and eye area up a little bit, his eyebrows. Cool. Alright, let's see here. Let's thin these up a little bit. Bring those down. A little bit too thick. Not much. Okay. Let's see if we put some. Basically, that's all you do to him, guys. I think he's pretty much there. His little hands are good to go. His feet, and I think he'll do.